my sister Caroline, brother Luke, and author Amy, who wrote about the book Tagged. So Amy, what inspired you to write the book Tagged?
Well, it's a book about great white sharks, and I really felt like there was this growing body of knowledge out there on white sharks. As that knowledge was mounting and becoming more and more from the scientific perspective, there wasn't really that much available to people like you and I. So I decided to put it in more of a public form so that people could read about what's happening with the white sharks out there. Now that we've protected them, they seem to be bouncing back. At least that's what scientists think. So that's really good news because we were getting dwindling numbers on them.
So Amy, yeah, what's the book about?
Tagged is about, it's one of 3 books. This is the first book in the White Shark Adventure series, and it's about a 19-year-old champion surfer from the New England area who's working with his father, who's a shark scientist, and they're actually tagging these the white sharks off of New England. New England has a really large population up there, and then Florida has a fairly large population. So the book is about sharks in New England being tagged. Things go a little awry because, of course, it's a suspense novel. And then there's also some scenes that are done in Florida, off the Cape Canaveral area. So, yeah, that's what it's about.
So, Amy, how much of the book is realistic?
I would say, more than 3/4 of the book, just because it's based on anecdotes that happened in my life and happened in our family's life.
Okay, so what's your favorite character from the book and why?
Lucy's in the novel, and she's Kyle's girlfriend, and she starts out really sort of meek and shy, and by the end she's a very strong individual. It sort of brings out the best in her. So she's one of my favorites.
So why would you pick a surfer as your main character when you're writing about a shark?
Right, and why not like a scientist, right? That's your question.
Yeah.
I get this question a lot, and I think. I grew up around surfers, grew up in Cape Cod, moved to Florida, around surfers again. Did some surfing myself as a younger person. But surfers, I think, are very much in touch with what's going on out there. And I think of all people on the water, surfers are probably the most aware because of their surroundings. They realize when they go out in the water, that is not an amusement park. That is not their living room. That is not a safe zone. That is a wild environment, and wild things live in that environment. And so, I think that person, out of all the commercial fishermen, out of all the recreational fishermen, out of swimmers, probably surfers are the most in touch with sharks. So that's why I used.
Yeah.
Well, girls, be sure to check out the book Tagged. Thank you so much, Amy.
Yeah, it was great to be here. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Amy, this book seems really interesting and cool. Where do you buy it at?
Well, it's available in independent bookstores. It's available in, online, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and it's also available on its website. So you can go to taggedthebook.com and you can get it there.
Cool. We'll check it out.